Part of my walk to the hospital in the morning because I think it's a pretty nice walk. It's a nice area. And there you can see someone cleaning the street. That's why everything's so clean around here. Nice buildings. I go down here a lot to get to what I consider the very center of the city. Tractor going by. Belarus is famous for tractors. There we see a nice, opera ballet building or something. Belarus actually produces the biggest tractor wheels in the world. I'm making sure I film today because today is at least the last time in a while that I have to go to this hospital in this at morning time. I don't know, I might end up coming back, accidentally paused the video, but might end up coming back to this hospital, but as of now, I do not know. And also, this is not my whole journey to the hospital. I did not start from when I left my apartment. This is just after I got off the metro. Yeah, very nice building. Apteka, that means pharmacy. I'm gonna be late today, but it doesn't really matter. It's funny, I mentioned to my classmates that I like to get the most out of my time when I'm in class, and they proceeded to tell me how I'm always late. I proceeded to tell them how if I'm late, that means I'm not in class wasting my time. I only care about getting the most out of my time in class. So even if I were an hour late, I still want to get the most out of my time that I'm in class. Probably I was doing something good with my time. Oh, and that's a stadium over there. That's where the European Olympic Games were held in 2019. Hospital is down there. Yeah, speaking of being late in class and getting the most time out of class, I consider it a good use of my time to go eat lunch during our break and not care about what time the break ends, because I may be late to class, but overall I'm getting the most usage out of my time because eating is important. More important to me than being in class, considering the rate of giving information to people and the fact that I already know 95% of it. I don't need to spend hours learning 5% of what should be a 40-minute presentation but is turned into a 3-hour presentation because my classmates aren't intelligent enough. And yep, when you watch my videos, you hear the straight truth. The reality is most people aren't very intelligent, especially people in universities, and they have this weird idea that because they're in a university, that they are inherently more intelligent than everybody else. It's not true at all. They are developing a particular skill set, hopefully. Not that they often are, but hopefully they are becoming more knowledgeable about a specific skill set. However, overall intelligence is not noticeably higher than the average population. In fact, I would say on average, it might even be lower, but there are a lot of stupid people out there. So I can't really say. Yeah, it's nice going to the hospital, especially if you have a relaxed professor, doctor person. I like to just ask off-topic questions because it's mostly a waste of time to discuss what we're supposed to discuss. But of course, my classmates do not like off-topic questions. And here are the spikes on the fence. Not too menacing. You could always put your foot between them or on one of these center poles. And this is the hospital grounds, smoking area over there where I'm filming. I'll probably cut this video off soon because I have another video from last week inside the hospital grounds. And you have to go through a checkpoint to get in. Not that anyone really checks you, but yeah, you have to go through a checkpoint. Also, you could go under the fence, like this area. It's not the easiest. There was an easier area I forgot to film. You have to be kind of small to go through that one. There's another area where it's like that much space with no fence. Of course, like I said, you can go over the fence. I don't know why you would need to go over or under any of these fences, but when I see a fence, that's what I start thinking. And here is the checkpoint that I probably shouldn't film in. I'm just joking, it's fine to film. Oh, and there's a nice buffalo. So in a moment, I'm going to switch to my video from last week. Just wanted to show myself this week in the moment. Probably, nope, not one of my classmates. None of them are that late today. So this is a hospital grounds area in the center of Belarus. You got an entrance gate. The whole thing is fenced in. You got different sections. I had to stop my last video because a woman came up to me to ask me for directions, but I actually don't know where the emergency room is here. Yeah, nothing too exciting, just kind of cool how it's like a campus rather than just one big building. You see the nice stadium over there that I'm going to maybe include at the end of the video. You got little areas to relax. Go over there. Yeah, nothing much to show, and I don't like filming a lot, so I think I'll end it here. I'm in my medical clothing. Try not to give the people a strip show, but you never know, they might get lucky. I wanted to show something because it's nice, like you're walking up here and all of a sudden you see this purple out of nowhere. And I showed you the purple hallway, but you know, you're walking up these stairs, not the most beautiful color, and all of a sudden you see the purple. Nothing exciting out the window today, just some worker people. I guess you could open this window and run on the roof. I have not done that. I don't plan on doing that, actually. Ladder up onto the roof. That says general surgery. Beautiful pink hallway here. Well, I found the emergency room. Just wanted to include that in the video. It's actually over there. I'm not going to walk right up to it, but it's this building. Now I know where it is. Nice looking, hard-working, normal guy. Not transgender or something. Not screwed up. Just like the one up there. I know I showed you this street, but up here there's a KFC. I will take a leak in there because I did not take one in the hospital before I left. Oh, a normal looking woman who is not morbidly obese, who is not trying to be a man. Very nice city. And now we are approaching the area I consider the center of the city. You can see a McDonald's up there, LG. Not much to see, but figured I'd show. Nice doorway there. Underground walkways to cross the streets. It's a good idea. Inside these, of course, you got little shops like cafes and shops. This one sells just random stuff to make jewelry. That one's another coffee shop, it's just not open. Area. Little grocery store area. You see, it's actually decorated pretty nice. And they've got like a bar in here that sells cheap beer. They got pastries and stuff. And I'm gonna walk to the grocery store that's up here to get some nice bread that has garlic inside of it. Lots of alcohol, like every store. Not much to see. Pastries and the bread stuff over here. I'm gonna get one of these because it has garlic inside that brown bread. Got different cakes over here. You got a salad bar with some sushi. So I got my bread. You can see the garlic in there, although it's not focusing too well. I think it's very tasty. Nice chandeliers on the ceilings. Christmas lights. And the metro is right over here. You see that M? You should walk into there. But I'm gonna walk over here and show you the central square. I've posted, well, I don't know if I post on YouTube stuff from here, but I oftentimes take pictures around here. You got that, I gotta hold my bread somehow and zoom in. You got that nice palace down there. And you got this nice building over here. And then down there is where all the bars are. If you get to the end of that street and then you walk down a bit more, that's where all the bars and clubs are. Yeah, very nice, beautiful city. Oh, and I may as well show you these Soviet Union things. So you see there's some people playing tennis, a guy driving something with a Zeppelin up there and some planes. You see some workers. SSSR. And this place has very tasty peanut butter flavored coffee. I'm not going to film in the metro. I know you can, but you know, I like to avoid unnecessary, annoying conversations with people. Flowers, because you always have to have flowers, lots of places. So now this is the elevator to go down. Not that it's that amazing, but I figured I'd show you. Still got my bread in my hand. It's like a year of remembrance for Jacob Kolosser. Oh, there's mine. one of my favorite places up there, in vitro, because I can just walk in there, tell them what blood work I want, walk over to the nurse, get my blood taken, and walk out. There's usually no one in line, and there's no bullshit. You just tell them what you want, you get it done, and you leave. Nothing much to see over here. Figured I may as well give you a short view of the main area of my university. You can't actually see it yet, but you see some nice buildings and a nice buffalo up there. Remember, there was a buffalo in front of the hospital as well. That's because Belarus is known for buffalo.